everyone, and welcome to TWF. Welcome everyone to TWF Power or Might. I, Jonathan Coachman, with Mike today and with Way Barrett. And today on Power or Might, we have Father Yule here today on Power or Might. And it's always a good thing, to see Father Yule here. Jonathan Coachman says, "You got that right," Mike today says. "We're getting very near to Yule. It's not really that time yet, but we are getting near to it. And we have seen Father Yule all over the TWF from the 11th month going into the 12th month. Yeah, Way Barrett says, in the 4-1 kingdom where I come from, we call him Father Yule, But this Father Yule, I don't really think he's got what it takes. I mean, he's already been a former TWF 24/7 fighter. And at the end of the day, I don't truly believe anyone out there would be really that happy to see him. What do you mean, Jonathan Coachman says that no one would be happy to see Father Yule? I know a lot of folks that are happy to see Father Yule, and I'm one of them. Me too, Mike today says. I don't know why you're not happy to see Father Yule, but a lot of folks are. Ho, ho, ho. Happy Yule. It is I, Father Yule, also known as Santa Claus. And sorry for that fart, if it got picked up or not in the film. That was not the gift. I have come here today to speak to you all about the true meaning of Yule. You see, since God so loved the world and so forgave the world for its sundry sins and misdeeds, God hated sin, but he didn't hate the sinner. So God brought a gift to mankind and womankind. That gift was his son Jesus. And the gift that God and Jesus gave was one's sins atoned for, having those sins washed away, and having a stead in heaven through God and through Jesus. God loved mankind and womankind so much that he was willing to have Jesus atone for those sins with his life. And Jesus loved mankind and womankind so much that he was willing to go through and atone for all those sins with his life. And I give those gifts the same way that Jesus was given as a gift by God. And by doing so, I am showing onward to God and Jesus by showing the kindness and the love and the giving that Jesus himself gave when he was alive. Now it's true that Jesus did a whole lot more things than I did. Jesus did sundry things that I could never do. Jesus did heal the sick, the wounded, and the handicapped. Jesus did raise the dead. Jesus did teach folks how to be kinder, how to forgive. And Jesus did atone for sin through his life. And this clothing that I wear right here also tells the tale of God and Jesus' forgiveness for mankind and womankind. First, this clothing right here, the red cap with his white. We came on this earth. We were clean. Then we learned what sin was and learned how to give in to sin. So our souls became black, and those sins made us dirty, so we could not be in heaven. But God still loved us and forgave us. And through Jesus and his blood, those sins that made us look dirty were cleaned away, making us clean once again, like we once were in the beginning. And so when the time comes, we can walk on the streets of gold. So even my clothing even tells the tale, of that. Even my clothing tells the tale of God and Jesus in their atonement. Even my clothing tells the tale of God and Jesus' love and forgiveness for mankind and womankind. Well, here comes Wonder Woman, Diana Prince, to the ring right now. Santa Claus, I just want to say it's good to meet you, good to see you. And I know that you'll be coming to Demascaran land soon. Yes, I will, Diana Prince. I will, Wonder Woman. I can't stand up in the ring truly well without falling over. That's the handicap of this one doll. Someone at Mattel or Hasbro didn't know how to make me stand up in a wrestling ring. Well, I think because Mattel or Hasbro didn't think that that this doll would ever be in a wrestling ring. And here's Cody Rhodes now. Santa Claus, we both want to say that we both onlook you, and we both want to wish you a happy Yule. Well, Cody Rhodes, Wonder Woman, what do you both want for Yule this year? Well, first off, I don't know, but can I wish for something else? Yes, you can. I know that King Charles, Arthur, Albert, George Winchester's not doing very well health-wise. So I wish that God and Jesus would watch over him and make sure he lives through it. Well, that's kind of you, Santa Claus says. Same thing here. I just want to wish for world rest for everybody around the world. No need what their worship is or what their beliefs happen to be. That everybody can, get along. Well, I'll see what I can do about those two things. But that's more God and Jesus' dealings. But I see what I can do. Have a happy Yule. Well, you can see that Wonder Woman and Cody Rhodes both had wishes for good things. And sometimes it's not about the gifts that you get. It's about the gifts that you give. Jonathan Coachman says. And I would think that a lot of folks, know that. A lot of folks know that. Yeah, well, first off, Wonder Woman and Cody Rhodes both coming out here, Cody Rhodes coming out, and Wonder Woman and Cody Rhodes coming out here and Wonder Woman putting a blessing for King Charles, Arthur, George, Philip Winchester, and Cody Rhodes wishing for world rest. Well, they're all good, and they're all good things, Mike today says. All good things. We can only hope that God and Jesus make those things happen. Yeah, Wade Barrett says, those are good things for them to wish for. But at the same time, it's like, don't Cody Rhodes and Wonder Woman know that only God and Jesus can do those things? That Santa Claus isn't going to be able to do that? They know that. Maybe Santa Claus will send those blessings to God and will ask God and Jesus ask God and Jesus to do that. You never know, Jonathan Coachman says. This match is for the TWF heavyweight winnings. First, she is Wonder Woman, and he is the TWF heavyweight fighter, the Vinlander Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Ding ding. Well, keep in mind, this match, Jonathan Coachman says, was going to happen because Wonder Woman asked Cody Rhodes for a match, and today they both got the match. Jonathan Coachman said, a body slam, a hip toss, and Wonder Woman is looking forward to becoming a four-time TWF heavyweight fighter if she would win this. Oh, she did win this before, Mike today says. And now she's doing all the same kind of holds that Cody Rhodes would do, Mike today said, like a catastrophe kick, or the Wonder Woman cutter, or round street. How shameful would it be, Wade Barrett says, if Cody Rhodes would lose to Wonder Woman by his own holds. That would be sad. 1, 2, and a kick out. Well, only 2 came out of that. And Wonder didn't know what she was doing. And Cody Rhodes coming back. A drop kick, and down goes Wonder Woman. Cody Rhodes picking up Wonder Woman and body slamming her. Wonder Woman, Diana Prince is in a bind right now. Cody Rhodes right now. Catastrophe kick. The Cody Cutter. The Round Street. Will Cody Rhodes get this win here? Will he beat Wonder Woman and still be the TWF heavyweight fighter? 1, 2. We won't, we'll see. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner and still the TWF heavyweight fighter, Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes is still the TWF heavyweight fighter by being Wonder Woman Diana Prince here today on Power or Might. And as we all do know, that we don't know what match will happen at Christmas Chaos or Yule Madness this year in the Toy Wrestling Gathering, Jonathan Coachman says. Will Cody Rhodes be putting the TWF heavyweight winnings on stake? Will new wrestlers be showing up? Your guess is good as mine, Wade Barrett said. Your good mine, Jonathan Coachman says. Yeah, Mike today says, we don't know what's going to happen on that day, or who will show up, or what will happen. But will Cody Rhodes still be the TWF heavyweight fighter by the time we get to that show? Your guess is good as mine. Wade Barrett says, you forget the 12th month is a start for many wrestlers. Aries showed up in the 12th month. So did Astronema towards the end. Diva Talks. Lord Zed, just to name some folks who showed up in the 12th month. Velasquez showed up around this time too, Wade Barrett said, and some of you folks seem to forget that one. Well, it looks like it is all the time we got here for TWF Power Might. I, Jonathan Coachman, with Mike today and Wade Barrett. We hope you like Power and Might, and we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw, or Moon Night Raw.